when last we left him, Opie was not doing very well.
No, he was not. He was having a tough go with his mom passing away, a mom that he hadn't seen in, 7 years?
Yep.
And so how's he going to rebound from that?
Let's find out.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Paul McCartney. What's your favorite Christmas song, Ron? Even though you're Jewish.
Jesus Christ, this man. I like that he pointed out who wrote the song. You know, the most famous songwriter of our time. You know who that song's by? Yeah, we know Opie. I worked at the radio.
Yeah, you take the guy out of radio.
Yep.
Can't turn it off. Just like Bill Burr, they can't turn off that comedy.
So I got a note from this guy. I'm sorry to bring up the flow.
No.
I got a note from this guy, Colby. I'll be interested to see if this plays out here. He says, Ron is starting to carry Opie. Opie's losing his podcast to Ron the same way he took a backseat to Anthony and Jim. You can tell Opie talks less, Ron talks more. He's becoming nicer to Ron, almost like he knows he can't push him as far as he used to. Do you agree with that sentiment?
I agree with that 100%.
Okay.
And that's exactly where the resentment starts to kick in and how the relationship fractures and eventually ends.
Yep, we've seen this before, as mentioned.
But
Tale as old as time.
and broker.
Yeah.
So how was his Thanksgiving specifically? Let's find out.
It was nice to stuff myself with turkey and have a good cry. A lot of people reached out, by the way, and I greatly appreciate you. Even haters reached out about the passing of my mom. A sad situation. I mourned the passing of my mom many, many years ago. So when she died, I'm like, you know what? This is a piece of cake. We got this. My wife kept checking in on me, and I'm like, I got this.
Oh, weird.
Right?
Yeah, he likes turkey.
Hold on a second. He goes, people were checking in on me about my mom passing away, even the haters, especially the haters. I would think Nana Nana Boo Boo or something like that would be what the notes that he was getting from people, but he made it sound like that was a good thing.
Also, like the way he talks about his wife checking in on him, like he's alone in his room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greg, you
Yeah.
need to come out? We're all here.
No. I don't want it.
Turkey's ready, Greg.
like
Bring me a
turkey.
plate.
A lot of gravy.
Extra gravy, please.
But I guess he was alone because he's alone watching Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase.
Yeah. Familiar.
And suddenly something strikes him.
But he's watching the family films of past winters and past Christmases. And then all of a sudden I'm like, what's that? Drip, 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 drip. What are you going to do? Mommy's gone.
It's too bad he can't have an honest conversation with the audience about this. You know? I realize he's trying to turn it on and be entertaining, but it'd mean more if he was just like, yeah, I actually got really choked up during this scene.
Yeah.
I started thinking about my family and kids growing up and when I was growing up with my mom.
It meant something when he did it last week. I felt like he was being more sincere. Now I feel like he's laughing at me.
Yeah, I think he is laughing at you,
I think he
Adam.
might be.
Yeah. I think it's like, this guy fell for it.
It's the funniest Opie's ever been.
I mean, granted, I'm a paranoid delusional, but it just feels like I'm a fool for having taken him seriously because look at what he's doing here. But again, I forgot. He promised to find the funny in all of this like he does right here.
That's true.
And it didn't help that I was wearing my Griswold Blackhawks jersey. I'm joking. That's stupid. Why would I do that? Why would I order a Griswold hockey jersey?
Hold on,
and
question.
wear it around Christmas because he has one at Christmas Vacation.
Hold on.
Yeah.
But Thanksgiving, like, were your brother and sisters there?
No. It was.
Just you.
Yeah.
Oh, just you. Oh, yikes. That was funny, though. Imagine if he did purchase a jersey like that.
Wow.
That'd be crazy, right?
Be wild. That'd be so funny.
Good stuff.
funny.
I'm kidding, guy. I pulled your leg on this one.
He's
I wouldn't
like
do something like that.
yeah. He's not like a real person. He's like a character from The Office. It's hard to explain.
It is hard to explain, but I love Ron because Ron's a real person and an annoying one, but a real one. And so he's like, oh, you get together with family, I would imagine. Your mom just passed away, probably some siblings over. No, definitely not. Just me. All right. So were you crying about your mom passing or the fact that no one in your family likes you?
I was having a good cry. Is that enough?
Yeah, all right. Fair enough.
It's very strange, the whole thing. What we have to remember about Ron is that he has a tragic family life where one of his relatives unalived themselves on Thanksgiving of all
Thanksgiving to
holidays.
fuck with them in the future. Like really salted the earth after burning down the farm.
And he went back to see them for the first time in a long time and found out that his cousin is married to this monster that's just treating them all terribly. And he is trying to deal with this. He shares a bit of it with Opie. And here is how Opie responds.
God, honestly, it sounds like Thanksgiving at the Hughes house was just fucking a big old giant waterworks. God, it sounds horrible. There's no crying on Christmas vacation. Chevy, come on.
That one scene, stupid John Hughes was pulling out the heartstrings. You didn't grow up in a traditional family, and even though my mom was broken, we had traditions and we had a lot of good memories with the family.
Take that, Ron.
Nothing defensive about that.
I just have a perfect life like you do, Ron Berman. We can't all have the greatest life ever, you idiot. Stop being an asshole.
He was defending his mother. We just spent hours listening to the abuse that he suffered.
Yeah.
And he's like, she was broken, but she was mine, and it was better than yours.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
Calm down, man.
Yeah, and don't you, that always particularly bothered you when he just flips, says the opposite, just to be contrary to what anybody says.
Right. So he goes, I bawled watching this movie. And Ron's like, what do you, a bunch of waterworks over at the house, right? He'd be like, yeah, I mean, it was a sad holiday, you know?
Waterworks? You think we work for the water company? Is that what you think? You think we're still in service? Right. God damn it, we made more money than you broke, poor-ass family, white trash motherfucker.
He couldn't just say, yeah, it was sad. My mom just passed. My kid's grandma just passed away, so it was kind of a sad one. Nope. So he's like, fuck you.
Well, luckily, Ron doesn't need Opie's advice.
I want to be very clear to everyone listening. Bullies are cowards. Real men don't bully women. He's a coward. And believe me, he's terrified of me.
Good.
I'm thunder and lightning. I am. Do you know what? You know what makes me dangerous? Because I'm actually a really good guy. Like, good guys are very, very dangerous if you set them off.
Right.
Because I don't. My state of being is I'm content. I'm a content person,
right.
and I work at that. So if I'm angry, it's for real. It's for real, dude. I'm not a pussy, and I'm trying to respect my cousins.
What the hell is Ron talking about?
He's saying he doesn't need Opie to feel bad for him. And he's saying, I don't need to talk out this shit. Yeah. And the real part I liked where he's like, it's hard to hear somebody say, I'm a happy person, but he's like, I work at it.
Yeah.
You don't, motherfucker. So
yeah,
I believe
that's a good
him
point.
more.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm going to pull a Stuttering John real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Opie called this episode, Throw the Tukey Out. I mean, in the title of the episode, a typo like that, Throw the Tukey Out. God damn it, Opie. Pay attention. I guess AI didn't do that one.
Do you know on the one about his mother dying, he did hashtag estranged parents, hashtag mom dies.
No. He's trying to find other grieving children. Is anyone else writing about this?
I mean, he has 7 brothers and sisters that would love to talk to him about it. I don't know why they're not sharing this experience together.
Right. You probably just talk to them.
But it's funny what you were saying about Opie's pattern of building up his co-host to then resent them. I never knew how they met, Opie and Ron. Did you?
Oh, I would assume at Gebhardt's.
Close.
Okay.
I met you through Carl. For the people that don't know the backstory, the only reason I know Ron is because me and Carl did a pop-up at Pete's Tavern, and Ron was our literal waiter. That's why I call him Ron the Waiter to this day. Right. And he fucking crushed it. And then outside the restaurant, Carl said to me, I have to say this. He goes, oh, my God, you're going to replace me with Ron.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're crazy. And then you fast forward, and I replaced Carl with you, but because of other reasons, obviously. But
oh, that's funny. I did replace Carl.
I get, yeah.
Because of other reasons, obviously. Carl, still my first choice. In fact, I've been rerunning episodes when Carl was on the show. I made that a whole separate podcast.
I'm still selling merch with his name on it.
Yes, you can still get a hashtag Ruizing shirt or a mug if you'd like. I don't see any Ron the Waiter merchandise at opieradio.com.
Not till after he dies.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah, wait. Or if he gets a little more famous, people like him a little bit more. Get a Ron the Waiter mattress at OP Radio.
It'll never get delivered.
No, it gets delivered to a place you hang out at a lot. All right, well, I guess I'll see it eventually. That's cool. All right, so that was through interesting. So it was Carl Ruiz and Ron's dynamite personality is what drew them into him. They're like, wow, this guy's really dynamic, this server of ours. Opie just thinks he finds talent everywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Homeless people. Like that guy who played guitar, doesn't know the lyrics to anything or how to play guitar. He's brought into Gebhard's twice now to perform.
It is the lowest hanging fruit New York City has to offer.
Yeah.
It's
you can
how to
bet he has
find
some in
people
the
with the
guitar.
least energy possible. All of these. My waiter at the restaurant. The guy playing at Central Park right outside my house. Good job, Opie.
Good stuff.
He tries to get into some hot takes, like his shock jock days, and he's talking about how happy he is that words like retarded are back, because sometimes when you're mad at someone, that's the only word you can use, and it feels good to him. Ron has something to say about that.
You don't like Howard Stern because he was making fun of your friend's handicap.
100%. You're right. I back off. You're 100% right. The only reason I look, people say it, and I will say it. You're upset. Yeah, I am obsessed with Howard because back in the day, he went after my mentor, who has a handicapped daughter, who's absolutely awesome, has Brother Weeze's personality and everything. People love her to death. And Howard went in hard because he needed to take Weeze out of the Rochester market. So what do? I go after his family members. And look, I wasn't a choir boy on the radio, so I'm not going to even sit here and make believe I didn't do shitty things. But at least I acknowledge I did shitty things. So yeah, that's where the obsession with Howard started. If Howard needs to know.
Hold on. All right, so a couple things here. So Opie is giving himself a pass because he knows he's a shithead.
Yes.
He goes, Howard did this thing after this guy's family, and so I'm after Howard's family, which is hypocrisy, police, if you ask me. But then he goes, but at least I know I did that. Makes me a good guy. He's also told the story about when Howard called Brother Weeze and apologized for that. Howard made amends with Weeze specifically. And I don't think that Opie's made a call to Howard to be like, yeah, we made fun of your daughters a lot.
That's for another episode.
All right. Well, maybe that'll come up at some point.
Yeah.
He also says, if Howard really wants to know, that's why I'm obsessed with him. Howard didn't ask. Howard doesn't want to know. Howard doesn't care.
Probably wouldn't remember who you are. Oh, yeah. Opie. Right. I remember that.
Even if I trained with a samurai, and found out that someone had made fun of my samurai's family, when my samurai forgives them, it's time for me to step down. I'm not still holding this grudge forever and ever. It's crazy. He really is obsessed with him. And what's interesting is that just a mention of Howard Stern gets him thinking about money, which is really what this is about, and that makes him upset.
It's jealousy.
Okay. So
if I and Anthony, obviously, if we owned Opie and Anthony material, I wouldn't be doing this every morning. No, actually, I like doing this. Go ahead, Ron.
I don't think that's true.
Nope.
I don't think that an old radio show, you don't put it in syndication. I don't think that he would have a lot of money if he owned.
And I think a part of him knows that. He just wants to bring it up to Ron.
Right. He wants to make it seem like he could have been wealthy and well off, but if
but you're fine. You're fine. It's cool what we're doing.
I mean, is E-Rock a multimillionaire?
Nobody. He owns his life's work.
Yeah, I was going to say, if anyone's making money off of that thing, it'd be Eric Nagel. So I don't get it.
He's also always reaching for reasons to be tied to Howard somehow, to have a connection so he can justify this obsession he now admits.
Mm-hmm.
And now we get to see, I guess, how they're doing on Rumble.
Oh, I didn't know they're on Rumble.
They're not.
Yeah, for the people that don't know, the live stream is like whatever. It's nice that people get to watch it and all that, but we get so many more people listening to this on the podcast, Opie Radio. So many more. This is like, numbers are okay. They're like whatever. But that's why I rush out of here. One, because I want to be there for my kids getting ready for school. But also because I'm trying to get this up on Opie Radio as soon as possible so people can download it for their ride. We get way more people listening to this through the podcast feed.
That's hilarious. He tried to say everything right there.
Yeah.
No one's watching here. I mean, the numbers are pretty good here. Don't get me wrong. We got some numbers here, but I got to run out of here and get the podcast. I mean, my kids.
It's about the family.
It's the family. Yeah. That's why I rush out of here. Also, I brought this up before, but I'd love to see Opie's podcast, like audio numbers. When he debuted that number 2 on the comedy charts, that means a lot of people subscribe to him. And when you subscribe to a podcast, it automatically feeds your player with his episodes. So I would imagine Opie has 80%, 90% downloads that never get listened to. They're just still getting downloaded into this podcast player. So it doesn't even use that podcast player anymore, but just on their phone, just loading the last 3. And so Opie sees those numbers and goes, wow, this is doing really well. But it doesn't translate into anything.
Nope. Just something to tell Ron to keep him hanging on long enough because Ron believes this.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Now they start to wrap it up.
Oh, good.
All right, it's Ron Berman comedy on all the socials, right, Ronnie?
Yes. Yes. And you know what we should be doing too is we really need to make an effort and put up a video and comment on it.
Dude.
For the fans.
Dude, let's
Put up a video and comment on it. What do you mean?
He means like a clip show. He wants to look at clips.
He wants to start reviewing clips?
Yep.
Rod,
That's right.
yes. Mm-hmm. That's a great idea because Rod's like, I have to bring all of the topics and then you shut me down when I'm passionate about something. So if I could just bring a video, we could just watch that together. That'd be so much easier. Can we do that?
What kind of stuff do you think they're excited about watching? We get to find out.
To take you inside the process, Ron's been sending me videos. He's got a great one of Bill Murray on Howard Stern. The Theo Von Joe Rogan one, don't say what it is amazing. And I did find the Howard Stern playing basketball video. So
that's the one we need to do
tomorrow.
Hold on a second. Should we get Ron on WATP and be like, hey, if Opie's not going to get around to the Theo Von on Joe Rogan thing, you want to bring those clips over here and we can crack wise? I'm thinking that we should keep an eye on this.
Yes.
And if Opie drags his feet for a while, I'm like, oh, Ron, you want to produce some segments for us?
Yeah. Ron, we love what you're doing with Opie. We need a little help over here.
We did. Yes. Ron, we're having a really tough time
on this low-level podcast.
Out of a basement. A bunch of losers. That's funny that Ron is so attuned to what's going on out there and Opie is so aloof. So Ron's like, what we should do is like start making content that people want to watch. Like reaction videos to things that are popular.
And that kind of lit a fire under Opie. He's like, oh, yeah, I saw those things.
Yeah, Bill Murray with Howard Stern. I don't know how old that is, but those are 2 names people might be interested in. So if you put that in the thumbnail, there might be some people who tune in on that.
They're still alive.
Right.
Maybe he'll have an opinion to offer about something that'll be interesting.
I would
present him with stuff.
I would love if Opie started doing a clip show because he'd be so bad at it. And he claims he's the best at Jacktober. So that'd be fun to analyze.
You'll be excited to know
Opie say next?
They're starting to work it into the act. They watched a sports clip. Opie forgot to bring the Bill Murray one, and then they watched the one with the woman with no arms and no legs that's making the rounds, where they say, you quit these horrible addictions. What other struggles have you had? And she says, that's about it.
That's an old one, but that's funny.
It's all old, but they watch. And Opie's response was, do you think she knows? Do you think she knows?
Opie. All right.
He still got it.
He sure does.
But don't worry, it's really going to warm the heart right here.
I'm going to take a serious moment. Your horror story from visiting your cousin, I'm not going to lie to you. That's why I think I opened up about like my upbringing and putting up boundaries and all that. Hearing your story of your cousin, I think it actually helped me today. Because
what do you mean? Like, hey, I guess I don't have it that bad? Is that what you...
Well, yeah, I think
yes.
no, I think that's important for people that go through shit in life. You realize that people have it way worse than you. I had I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I had a tough upbringing with my mom. She meant well. She tried her hardest.
Yep.
I know she loved us, but this dark cloud that followed her everywhere she went, it just sucked her in, unfortunately. But after hearing your cousin's story, I'm going to turn this off. Going, you know what? That fucking helped a bit, and sadly, it did though.
You know what, Ron? I'm still better than you.
Yeah, he couldn't help himself right there. Some people have it worse than me. As I look down 500 feet to the Upper West Side of Manhattan. Oh, look, there's a river going by. Well, I guess some people do have it worse than me.
Yeah. Supervillains don't know they are. They just,
Right.
he is sincere. You couldn't play that sincerely in a movie. He's like an Owen Wilson character who's so aloof. He has no idea other people exist.
Overlooking Central Park. And he's like, you know what? Maybe I don't have the worst lifestyle that's ever happened in this world. No, I do. But also other people have bad ones too. So there's that.
It was 5 minutes ago he was yelling at Ron for saying they were crying over his childhood. He had such a great time. Now he's like,
such a contrarian. It just always has to be the opposite of what's being said to him.
But maybe, just maybe, it's not insincere, and Opie is learning about others here. Maybe.
Listen to me. I told you last time. I said, next time you're in my neighborhood, you got to look me up. So how about we meet at the diner?
I'll tell you what. I'll text you when I'm done. If you're around, you're around.
I'll be around, Ron. What time are you going to be?
That's interesting right there. Ron's been stood up before.
Oh, you think?
Yeah. Next time you're in my neighborhood. Yeah, I have a lot of work to do in the Upper West Side. He lives in Astoria. Anyway, so he already knows that this is an insincere invite, which is very telling about their friendship and relationship.
Tell you what, I'll text you when I'm done. If you're around, you're around.
I'll be around, Ron. What time are you going to be?
Who knows?
Around?
I don't know.
All right.
Afternoon. I'll let you know.
Let's go meet at the diner.
Or we could grab if Matt's here, we could grab a bite.
No, let's leave Matt alone and me and you
let's
go
get
to
some
the
good food.
diner. I got a good diner in my area. I love a good diner. I'm a sucker
text
for
you
a
when
good
I'm done.
diner.
Ron tried to give him 2 outs there.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get Matt. I know you like Matt better. Mm-hmm. If it's just
Did you see
me
Opie
and
got
you,
all flirty? He was like, I don't want to bother Matt. Let's not bother Matt.
oh man,
Not with you and me.
we're taking a break.
Yeah.
No, so that's very interesting. You tried to give him 2 outs because I don't think these two have ever hung out, just the two of them ever in person.
No. And he's so bipolar or something. I don't know what the fuck it is. He's just so depressed. And then, a diner! Oh my God, he's so excited about this diner thing and having a friend all of a sudden.
Yeah. Guess where he talks to his wife. Guess where I'm going? Out to lunch with a friend. She's like, oh, okay, whatever. If you say so. No, for real. I'll take a photo and send it to you.
He was going into radio mode. He's like, yeah, there's a lot of things you could talk about in a diner, like your favorite diner food.
You're right. Hey, look at those pictures on the wall. Yep.
You're
Back
right.
to the alligator with glasses.
What do you like in your omelet?
Was this diner in Seinfeld?
Nope, but I can show you that one. I go to it pretty regularly. Yeah, we know.
So now if we cut to tomorrow, the next day, what you'll find, remember how Opie was singing Christmas songs? He was so happy. This is how we open up the next day.
Ron, I got to be honest. Right off the bat, I'm in a bad mood.
Oh, great. Good start. I could imagine that we start with WATP, and I just sit down and I just go, I'm fucking pissed, producer Chris. Like, all right, well, let's try to have some fun today.
And what he'll never understand, the only thing worse than that, Carl, is not knowing every day.
Yeah, that is true.
The Zoom comes on, StreamYard comes on. I got to gauge and look and find out.
But,
Greg shells or not?
right, it's like, this isn't your job. I mean, he says that it is, but it's like, don't do it, man.
Is Carl walking on club feet again?
I see what you did. I see what you did there.
So the reason he's so upset is, of course, completely justified. It's because when the elevator opened and he walked into his lobby, he saw the pamphlet that he hates so much.
Do you want to guess what the pamphlet is, Ron the waiter? One guess, the pamphlet that is driving me nuts today, like it does every year.
The matcha dimes?
The matcha dimes. No, it's not the matcha dimes. It's Christmas tip time, bitches.
I was just going to say, dude, I hope you've been saving.
Ooh. So Opie lives in one of the most expensive places you can live in the world. And then he gets pissed off because they're like, hey, can you tip the staff for us? He should not be living there.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
He should not be living there. I would love to have a poll with everyone in that building. And like, when you see that they want you to tip the staff, how angry do you get? How much does that ruin your day? 1, not angry at all. 5, extremely angry.
Anything above 1 gets you evicted.
Right. Then we don't want you here.
We
This
know
is a place for rich people, dummy.
that's why they don't
fuck
want him in
out.
the building anymore.
Yes,
He takes the service elevator to avoid them because he doesn't want to see them, because he doesn't tip them ever. He hates it, and there's like 40 different people.
I want to know where he parks his car.
Not in the building.
I want to know where, because he has not talked about the car parking in so long.
That's true.
Anyway.
Everyone in the building hates him, and we find out here why.
I mean, I don't get, at this point, for real.
For 40 people, it's going to be in the thousands.
Yes. When I was making money, and this stupid club soda Kenny, who was my driver and he was my main security guy, overall, he did right by me and my family. He would help me with the Christmas tips, and then I would give him he goes, GH, you're doing too well in your career. You got to give even more this year, GH. I was giving it. Some of them were getting $200.
So fucking what?
Yeah.
At his
See, this
height.
is, again, Opie is cash poor. He brings this up a lot. And I can't imagine what's going on with his marriage, if there's still a marriage, because this is what couples argue about the most, is money. We were having this conversation, I forget who I was having it with, is the reason why Opie's
Jenny
still
Jingles.
in this, maybe, is the reason why Opie's still in this high rise because the wife insists on still being there? Because Opie hates it. And he's complaining about all the costs of everything. And this is crazy right here. This reveal that he has, just like, I used to have to pay people or tip people $200. There's no way he can afford that now. He didn't even give the HVAC guy the amount of money the HVAC guy needed for the system.
Yeah, that's right.
He wouldn't even listen to the plumber's podcast.
I know.
Well,
So
he
rude.
might have checked it out and be like, damn it, he is better than me.
And he feels justified in all of this because there was an incident once where pipes broke in the building and he didn't get the kind of help from the super he wanted, and he has hated the super ever since. But the joke's on the super because check it out.
So guess what? I'm making that money back slowly but surely, bitch, every year. I'm taking a little off his Christmas tip every year.
Oh, you give him
That's what I
something.
do now. That's what I do.
You'll show him, Opie.
Well, I mean, this is the stuff when you talk about, people are like, you're a fucking monster. But you know what? I like talking about this stuff because we all think it and we all do some of this shit.
Wow.
That's why the wife left him.
Yeah, he's angry. He's very angry. And the fact that he's just like, there's a way to communicate that you like do shitty things. You're like, I mean, we all do some shitty things from time to time. And I'm just honest about it. Like, I love when Dick Masterson talks about going to his doctor. And he'll be like, yeah, the doctor said I got to do this and I got to do that. But I'm just the only person who's honest about my drug use. So I tell them what I'm doing. And so they tell me, so like, no one else is honest about this shit. He's having fun with it, Hoping he'd be like, yeah, I just tipped this guy less money because I thought he did a shit job. It's just like, yeah, that's how I get him back. And he's not going to make the fucking money he would have fucking made. And I talk about it because I fucking hate this guy.
Honey, I'm taking the kids. We're going to the Hamptons, and you're going to cool out.
Should I get a part-time job, Craig? Is everything okay? Holy shit, relax, man.
But just when he's at his darkest, things are looking up.
They've organized.
Bro, I just made $20. This will take care of one Christmas tip. My goal was to take care of one Christmas tip today, and I got it. Thanks for making me laugh all these years since you were on 94.
Okay, so some people are getting a 20. Some people are getting more than 20, depending on their position.
Yeah, some will, and I'm not going to lie to you, some will get less than 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kid doesn't do as well as he used to. Yeah, some will get less than 20. But a lot will get around the 20 if you need to know the truth.
I was going to say that.
There's the tell. There's the tell right there. Oh, no. Why even bother? It's so insulting.
Stan, the doorman, here's your 1999.
Let me get 30% of that.
Right.
Takes it back out of his hand. What an asshole. He's tipping people in the building less than $20. I mean, I don't know. I don't live in a high rise, so I don't know how that works, but that seems really shitty.
That's fucked up. You can't live in a building like that, you know? Mm-hmm. It's like when your grandma gives you a Werther's for Christmas, and you're like, there was more back there.
Just say you forgot I existed.
He's trying to avoid them. He won't take the regular elevator. He hides from them. They all hate
Takes
him.
the fire escape down.
Yeah, he does. He says he takes the service elevator. And I looked up this dispute he had about the pipe that burst, and it turns out it is his responsibility. The super was right. He was completely wrong.
Oh, because Opie probably owns.
He does, and it's their job to fix the pipe, but not the damage from the pipe.
Okay.
In New York, that's under your insurance. If it was their floors, they'll pay for the floor. If you redid those floors, you have to pay for it. And he's wrong about it, but he ruined that relationship over this.
Yeah, but that guy's going to pay it either way.
And he's feeling it. He really is feeling it.
I'm sure he is.
Dude, this has nothing to do with the Christmas spirit. Nothing. Jimmy Fallon, go screw with your Christmas spirit. I was listening to your channel on Sirius XM. Go a holiday seasoning. Oh, yeah, it's all fun for everybody, isn't it, Jimmy Fallon?
So I'll tell you what.
Are you ever mad at anything, Jimmy Fallon? Or is everything just all happy? Let's skip through life. Things are great. Go screw, Jimmy.
I don't think he's actually mad at Jimmy Fallon, guys.
Really?
I don't think that's really the problem here.
Good to be a guapo.
Sit on the couch right there. Go ahead, relax a little bit. Let's talk about this Jimmy Fallon Sirius XM station that got you so upset today.
Go screw.
Go screw. Does everything have to be so cheerful? Yes. Merry Christmas.
You're listening to his Christmas radio
screw.
It is worth noting that, because it didn't get enough attention, that in the last episode, when we were talking about Opie's autobiography, Chris had said, if you want to know the truth, the Greg Opie Hughes story.
Yes, that would be perfect name for the book. Then we know it's all full of lies.
Well, now that he's admitted that he tips the people in his building less than 20, but close to 20, more than 10, and that Jimmy Fallon is to blame, the chat has some things to say about that.
Did I tell Joe to go screw? Hey, Joe, go screw. A $20 tip is insulting you, effing cheap ass. Yeah, go screw. How about you grab a few $1,000s and just hand it out to fucking strangers on the street? Because that's what we do.
Well, apparently it's not what you do.
Yeah.
Or you can just live in a house.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I do.
And sleep in a bed with your wife.
Sometimes.
You see why he wants out of the city.
Yes. It's not a fun place when you're cash poor.
No.
It makes no sense that he's still there. He needs to get the fuck out. He was talking about looking at houses with a realtor back in the spring. Stop dragging your feet on this, which tells me he's not in control of his own life.
No, I don't think he is.
Which
Ron's
is crazy.
control of the show. Somebody else is in control of his personal life. The doggy.
Which is probably Doggy. Probably Doggy's like, I really like the view.
Ruh-roh.
So Ron says there is a word for what Joe Kretsch just did by calling him a cheap fuck.
As you say, rage baiting. So I don't pay attention to the chat as much as I used to. But
Oxford's word of the year. Rage bait.
Yeah, I think it's a stupid concept. If that's all you got, everyone has social media accounts, and if that's all you got to offer the world is to just fucking rage bait someone, just shut off your accounts. It's not impressive. When everyone's doing it, it's not impressive. It really is.
Rage bait back in the day before the internet was like crank calls. Right?
Trying to think what rage baiting. Oh no, rage baiting back in the day was you would just haul off and clock someone in between the eyes.
Yeah.
or lynching.
What are you talking about, Opie? I like that Opie goes, all you got is rage baiting. I sprinkle it in. There's other stuff too, you know?
Yeah, actually, if Ron didn't interrupt him, he was getting all revved up for a good rage.
Oh, yeah. Ron was baiting him with that. I love that Opie goes, so that's all you got is rage bait. That's all anyone ever does. It's like, yeah, because they're getting that reaction, you idiot.
Yeah.
It's so easy to just not take the bait. It's all you have to do.
Also, it was a very, it showed us about his world. He's like, because that's all you ever do now. He thinks that's the world. No, that's just your audience here on this stream. That's it. That's your world, not the world.
His life is so miserable that when he sees a pamphlet in the lobby, it throws him off. Can you imagine that? You're like, fuck, I'm in a terrible mood today. And when he was saying that, it was what, 6 a.m.? I mean, the sun hadn't even come up yet. When he was talking about how he was in a bad mood today.
He didn't go down to the lobby, did he?
I don't think he did. Maybe his wife told him about it the night before and he didn't sleep a wink. I don't know. How am I going to afford $15 for the door guy?
We're screwed.
I think it's like The Shining. I don't think there's anyone in this building, and he's just like handing bills to ghosts and talking to paintings. That's why he's taking the service elevator. There hasn't been electricity in that building for years.
It's amazing.
Lloyd the doorman.
Got to take the twins to school now.
You gonna take the elevator? No, blood pours out of him time to time. I'm also not going to that bath. I'll tell you that.
I'll be in the labyrinth.
Yeah. I'll be back at Gephardt's talking to Matt. He gets me.
Yeah,
he always gives me the best advice. He knows just what to do with my family. Chris, this next one is going to piss you off in particular, I think. Sorry.
Because the Cowboys back there. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Aikman?
Yeah, Troy Aikman. Thank you, Ron. It's too early for me. And I'm still in mourning, so you got to grade on a curve. All right. What else is going on, Ronnie Ron?
He couldn't come up with the name Troy Aikman.
Yep.
So it's because his mom died last week?
Yep.
I don't know if that's true. I don't think those things are related.
I remember Chris was talking about those people in bars. And it's my birthday, everybody. It's my birthday week. It's my birthday month. He doesn't know sports trivia because his mom died.
So you got to give him a pass on this one.
I think that's pretty low.
That's weak.
How long is he going to milk this for?
I think it's done.
Adam will tell us.
It's done
think
today.
so? Okay.
Ron, I forgot to give you those super chat money because mom died.
Yeah, well,
Yep. Oh, you were at the diner all night long? Sorry. Mom died.
they call him, please, another basket of bread, Ron.
So now after all of this, Ron is finally picking up on what we have. And he's like, is something going on? Maybe.
You know, you said you're a little out of it. Do you want to talk about it or no?
I mean, I'm just very, very surprised at how my mom's passing has just crushed me.
Oh, he does want to talk about it.
Oh, and it did crush him.
Interesting.
But yesterday he said he's got this, and this he dealt with this years ago. I don't understand.
Right, and why would you even accuse him of crying on Thanksgiving? And
Right.
Right, so what's
That's
going on
great
here?
memory. So Ron tries to get something specific out of him.
Good.
Now, what feelings are coming up?
Sadness, happiness,
Slight headache.
mad, angry,
Pregnancy.
love, hate, all of them.
The stages of grief.
Hungry. Sleepy.
But I mean, that's not a real answer.
Nope.
No.
Sadness and happy was the second one.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
It doesn't mean anything. It means you're an emotional bitch. Actually, is what that means.
Get
It's like
some
I'm
help.
talking to a chick. Oh, you're going through all the emotions? Are you hormonal?
Ron goes, shut up.
What do you have, the rag? Is that what we're talking about here, Opie?
Who's hungry? Who wants a sweet treat?
Exactly. What are you craving? You want peanut butter on celery? What do you need?
Maybe.
Now, this right here is really monstrous because watch Opie when he's confronted with some real truth.
What you did was you tried to be very clever with yourself and you suppressed everything, saying, no, I have moved on. Now everything is bubbling to the surface. And what's what I'm happy about for you is that you're able to recognize it, and you're gonna go, you're 500 feet up, don't jump.
Oh. How does Ron understand Opie better than most people? Is Opie just that easy to figure out?
Yeah.
Or has Ron dealt with this before?
Oh, yeah, probably a little both.
Yeah. Because I think Ron's gone through a lot of this shit with family members and stuff, and he's had to deal with this, and he's like, I recognize what this is. I see what's going on here. You know, you're not as tough as you thought you were, and maybe you need to work this through and talk to someone about it. And so Ron is becoming the therapist on the show. This I did not expect to happen. But Opie needs it. So, you know, he's going to take on whatever role he needs to between the dynamic.
Because on with the show. He's got to do whatever it takes to get the show going on. If it's handling the lead guy, that's what he's got to do. He's given him great advice that he doesn't deserve and hasn't asked for, and he can't hear him. He's got to make funny faces the whole time and just let Ron know, I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening to you, like a child.
Yeah, you're a clown. I don't need this.
And here's Opie's going to tell you how that's not true at all, and he's got it all covered.
Okay, good.
I'm smart enough to know that you got to go with the emotions you're feeling. You can't let go. Oh, no, I'm not going to let that emotion in. You can't do that. You know, that's very important. And I'm gonna talk to my therapist later today just to kind of go through some of this shit.
That's a lie.
Yeah, he's totally lying.
I'm going to talk to my therapist later today. Do you have a therapy session? You just call the guy and go, I'm in a bad mood. Oh, they want tips again in the building?
No, he wants a one-up Ron yet again.
Yeah, I talked to a therapist. I don't need to talk to you. You don't, Opie. It's obvious. It's painfully obvious for all of us you don't talk to a therapist.
It's hilariously obvious.
Yeah.
Right. We're having fun with it, actually.
Oh, yeah, you would see it. Then when somebody says, hey, man, you should tip more than 20, he wouldn't start screaming at the top of his lungs like a crazy person.
You don't do that?
What's that class that Aaron Imholt has to take?
Anger management?
Ordered? It's an anger
Emotional
management
regulation.
It's like something about like taking a beat before you react. And there's guys like, I guess Aaron, because he has to take it, but like Opie, like if he could just take a breath and just let it process for a second before he just lashes out at a Cheddar or Ron or something like.
Absolutely.
This is pretty easy. I wouldn't say easy to solve, but like you can make some progress pretty quickly on this.
It's being an adult. It's being mature, you know?
Right.
And we established this in the last episode, that he has no ability to regulate this stuff. I'm not a psychiatrist. I pretend to be one on this podcast.
You do a good job of that.
But when he just said before, he's like, I feel my feelings. I know you can't have a feeling and go, I'm not supposed to feel that. This is where he's all fucked up. He thinks he's done the work, but he hasn't. Yes, acknowledge everything you're feeling. Man, I feel jealous. But then you don't embrace it. Then you move on from it. Everything you feel you should acknowledge, not experience to the fullest and then kill everyone around you in support of it. That's not how that works at all. So I'm curious, because you're never going to guess the answer. Who do you think he found this psychiatrist from?
Producer Chris?
Anybody?
You didn't find it from me.
My mom had her call me to try to talk about some things. And I realized like what that means is like, you're going to hear me out. You know when people say we have to have an honest discussion on race, you know what that actually means, right? You're going to hear me out. I know, you don't. Here's the honest discussion. You're going to listen to me and what I have to say about this.
Anthony Cumia, is that you? What's going on right now?
So, my mom was one of those people too. And I was like, hell no, I'm not sitting in a therapy office so she could justify every fucking thing she ever did and why she does this and that. No, I'm not. But I said, but I'll talk to you. And, I've been talking to her more on than off for, oh my God, probably 20 years.
He's working with his mom's therapist. His mom's a crazy person that he stopped talking to for the last 7 years of her life.
And what does more on than off mean?
I know, that's not how therapy works either.
Not how people talk.
22 hours a day.
Wow.
So he's estranged from his mom.
Yeah.
And after years, she's like, will you talk to me with this therapist? Mm-hmm. And he said, no, but I'll take the therapist. And he's been loyal to her for 20 years, he says.
That's crazy. And he immediately equates that to an honest discussion about race. So he's given this a lot of thought.
Yep.
He's like, well, it's not me. I'm not the problem. My mom was trying to do a thing that I don't appreciate. It's like, well, she might have just been trying to have a conversation with you. But also, why would you go see your mom's therapist? It didn't work for her.
And stay with it for that long.
Right. So that, again, proves he's lying about all of this.
Well, yeah, why would the therapist accept?
Well, because he had money. I'll give him that.
I'm not buying this.
I'm not buying any of this. I think, this goes back to the early episodes we did on Opie Radio when he first started podcasting, talking about his shaman and doing the work and fixing himself. And it was all bullshit then. And it's all bullshit now.
What's interesting is Ron says basically all of this to him in less words.
Good.
It's obviously too late now, but it probably would have been beneficial to have your mother in on the therapy session because the therapist would have structured it. She wouldn't have allowed your mother to dominate.
I understand, but I at the time I chose a different path, and I'm pretty happy with the path I chose.
Why?
Killer path, Opie.
Why? You just said that you didn't realize you were going to feel all these emotions and you didn't know this was going to happen to you when your mom passed
Maybe
away.
I like emotions.
Well, some of them seemed good, but...
You're alone on Christmas watching Chevy Chase being alone on Christmas and you're both crying.
Yes. I like that Ron goes, well, you probably should have sat in some sessions with your mom. Yeah. And Opie's like, I know, but I'm glad I didn't. Like, what does that mean?
Well, it means he cannot, once again, let Ron win in any situation.
Yep.
Right.
It's what's so funny is that now they start trying to get back to humor and they're making jokes about being in the therapy session. And of course, the jokes reveal more about what's actually going on with Opie than any of his confessions.
She goes, our time is up. And that's when I lowered my voice. Are you sure our time is up?
I can see you now. You're on the couch in a fetal.
Couch.
No, I can see it now. This is your fantasy.
Couch is
You're opening up. Yes. You're opening up. You're in a fetal position on the couch, sucking your thumb, trembling, and she comes over and cradles you and rubbing your face. That's what you want.
Yes.
Gives you soft kisses on the corner. Oh.
Yes, you poor baby.
It's gonna be okay, Greggy. Giving you kisses on the Greggy. Greggy.
Consider me your new mommy.
Greggy. Greggy. I'm your mommy now. I'm the captain now.
Greggy, your mommy.
Milk?
Oh my God, Ron, Jesus. You go deep with your mommy fantasies. Jay Warren, do you believe in the afterlife?
Opie was really enjoying that until Ron took it a little too far.
Yeah, right.
Say. He repeated it a bunch of times. Oh, my new mommy. My new mommy.
He liked that.
Suckle.
Ooh.
It's a weird segue from that to the next one.
All right. Therapy's not going to help him. I take it all back. There's nothing you can do about this guy.
But the question that's on everybody's mind is, what about the funeral? And he says, I didn't include it. He doesn't need this. He goes, I'm pretty sure she's underground now. I'm pretty sure she's in the ground. And
So he was not at the funeral.
Doesn't accept that, Ron, and he presses for an actual answer. And here's what we get.
We made a decision, cremation and burial. I know exactly where she's going to be, and I'll definitely go there, and that'll be that. Bro.
Okay, so you didn't have everyone at the fucking cemetery. She's in the ground. There's a priest.
No, it was as bad as it gets.
Okay.
It's sad, Ron. It's a very sad fucking story. All right, I got to go, though, for real.
Say the line.
Opie doesn't even understand how this works. He said cremation and burial.
Right, you cremate
the stuff,
then
the cremation,
you bury
the burial.
cremation, then you throw the coffin off the bridge of a place you remember. Then you all put underwater.
Ron has to give him clues, so there wasn't like a priest or like a funeral.
Yeah, right. What an idiot. Oh, no. I don't think Opie got the closure he needed. I'm thinking he didn't.
I'm wondering how often he talks to the brothers and the sisters, because he just doesn't seem to know what's going on.
Doesn't seem like he does.
But he's got
all the time. He does New York Unleashed.
Not those brothers and sisters. Like the actual siblings.
Oh.
But it's all entertainment. How'd they do today?
Anymore.
How many super chats does Opie get? Well, we don't really push the super chats like other live streamers. With that said, some dude gave us $20 today, and the diner's on me, Ron. Come on over. Let's go eat at the diner.
That was for tips. I know the door guy's like, what?
Me, Ron. We made $20.
Olympia?
Sure. Olympia Diner is nice. No, we probably made. We might have made $30 today. That's it.
All right.
I mean, we don't.
Oh no. Why even address it? Why even acknowledge it? What's he doing?
Guess he doesn't care.
There's always an excuse, too. Well, we don't ask for super chat money. And no one's watching the show. So there's no reason to super chat me because I read the free chats anyway. So.
And because I just gave an hour-long monologue about how much I hate tipping the people that live and work around me. So it doesn't engender people to do that in return.
And that $20 got spent quick, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's been spent in multiple places already. That $20 are already an IOU.
You could see Mrs. Hughes. Oh, and then you had a Sunday. And what was on the Sunday?
Yeah, right. Oh, you got nuts. Okay. How much that cost?
But luckily, we end this episode on a high note.
Okay, good.
I got a brand new bed, by the way.
Congratulations! Did you finally set? Oh, you did set up the bed. I saw your picture.
Yeah, you did.
I saw it too.
Mm-hmm. I can't unsee it.
I can't unsee it. So many people messaged it to me. So many people texted it to me. Ugh. Anyway,
Ron looked happy.
Ron's very sexy. Mattress, so I'll give him that. I'm not going to post the picture on this show because I can't lose my channel, YouTube. All right, then this morning there was a stream.
Yeah.
Not as heavy, I assume. He's not as upset. Not talking about his mom's death and therapy
Moved
and
on.
closure.
That's
Good.
from the past. He's a new man.
Good.
But he's not happy. They're going over the list of people that Trump pardoned.
Okay.
I get that one.
He pardoned Lil Wayne for gun possession.
All right, he got the scissors. It was all about the scissors with the Lil Wayne. Can he pardon me, Ron, so I could get back to doing my radio career? Maybe Trump pardons me, and then I'm back, baby.
Dude, write him a letter. He knows who you are.
He does.
Listen, I want to get pardoned and get back to Sirius XM.
He does know who I am, and that's the truth. And if you don't think so, you're an idiot. Hey, Ron, I want to go.
Oh my God! So Opie wants to get pardoned for videotaping Roland shitting in the bathroom at Sirius XM.
That's what it sounds like.
That would be the craziest presidential pardon of all time. This shock jock was just filming this dude.
It might
shitting.
happen, but
That was a weird flex.
Yeah.
Donald Trump knows who I am. We've established that, Opie. Yes, you used to be on the radio on a very big national show. Right. We know.
He was also briefly fighting invisible people that were telling him the opposite. No one was arguing this point.
Yeah.
Opie, we know it's on video.
Yeah. And you've talked to Ron about it. Ron thought you could book him for this podcast. The last time we were talking about Trump, Ron's like, I bet we can get him on this show.
Oh, there was a clip on this show where he talks about how they were friends with Steve Belichick, the coach's son.
Sure.
And Ron's like, great, get him on the show. And Opie's immediately like, he's not going to return my call. He won't. So let's stop bragging.
That's always Ron's instinct, is to improve the show. Let's do clips. Let's get famous people on. Let's do, he's always trying to find things out that would make the show better. And Opie's just like, I'll just wake up in a bad mood, not shower, and we'll just wing it for 60 minutes. All right.
Is that what he thinks it is? He thinks it's Stern being like, I don't want to be here today. They play that upbeat music or the Rob Zombie, and he'd just be like, I can't do it, Robin. I can't do it. And you knew he was kidding, or you knew it was it's very different here when he's like,
very
I
different.
feel bad.
Yeah, no, Opie's not doing a bit. He doesn't know how to do a bit. He's just sucks at this.
I don't know what this next bullshit is, but just play it.
Pissed off everybody with your MAGA stuff. We got to make believe we love.
No, hold on. We're just talking facts.
We got to make believe we love both sides. That's how you get a big audience. You got to make.
No, it's not that. I don't hate Trump.
You got to lean into the MAGA people. They'll support everything you do. Let's start wearing MAGA hats.
Opie really does think that. He said this many times. He thinks he can build an audience where it's just gonna be all people who support Trump or Republicans or whatever. If he just goes, I like Trump too. Not realizing that there's tons of people who do political commentary, and they're actually looking for people who have knowledge on it and strong opinions and think outside of the box a little bit. And Opie can't even fathom that. Someone would have deep knowledge on a subject and would bring in an audience of people. It's like Bill Burr, another parallel, where Bill Burr's just like, yeah, it's the bankers, dude, and then the bankers, the oil companies. You're like, okay, be more specific. Can you explain to me exactly what's going on? No, I'm just shouting out random things. Trump's great, MAGA. Oh, wow, I got to listen to this guy. He's really good at this.
It also shows you he has no knowledge of the show that he was on or why it was successful. If you paid a lot of money to get a radio masterclass and he explained that to you, you'd be like, you think Opie and Anthony got famous by trying to appeal to everyone?
Right.
You think not having a specific point of view wasn't their hallmark? You think it was being accessible? No, he's got it all wrong.
Yeah. He really is stupid and lucky that he had the career that he had, and he's not even grateful for it. So
Nope.
That's why we love Opie on this show.
But
That's
he
why
does
we
learn at
enjoy
the
it.
end of this episode, I didn't include the clip, but he does learn, he's like, oh, I guess I shouldn't have said all that stuff about tipping because it didn't bring me any tips today.
Oh, that's funny.